Okay, go for it.
Okay. Oh, Sproul. I'm the manager of TornilloBosque wetlands. I work in the resource management at UTEP. UTEP is the many groups that is part of a broad partnership that got this park created and carries it forward today. It includes the city of El Paso, the city's water utility, El Paso Water, our local irrigation district, El Paso County Water Improvement District Number 1, private conservation groups like Ducks Unlimited, which developed the designs for the original wetland project out here, El Paso Trans-Pecos Audubon Society, which has been a long-time supporter of this park, the Bureau of Reclamation, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Many different partners have all come together to make this area a successful environmental restoration project. Well, right now, we are in the interior of the park, and all around us you see a large bosque, a woodland that's mainly screwbean mesquite or tornillo. TornilloBosques were historically a very important and prominent part of the river valley environment. In fact, this is how the town of Tornillo got its name, from the extensive TornilloBosques in the river valley. And the name Tornillo comes from the characteristic, real distinctive corkscrew shape of the fruits, the bean pods of the tornillo. And right now the trees out here are just heavy and laden with beans. Most of these trees out here are all about 14 years old now. And they all got started out here on their own. Back in the summer of 2006, the El Paso region experienced a series of just exceptional storms, starting in early August and moving through into September and into early October. Just one storm after another, and there's lots of flooding in the region. Out here, we didn't experience any flooding, but we sure got lots of rainfall, and the plant growth just exploded, and all of these tornillo seeds that the existing few tornillo out here had been producing and that were in the soil, in the seed bank, all started to germinate. They all finally got enough water to germinate, and they started popping up everywhere. Now we have, all of a sudden, a real extensive TornilloBosque throughout the interior of the park and in many other areas of the park. This is exactly what we're hoping to see happen out here, but we really played no big role in it. It was all Mother Nature. In fact, if you think about it, all of the work that's done to actually build the ecosystems out here, we don't do any of that work. It is all done by the organisms out here, the plants and the animals interacting with one another and with the physical environment. They're the ones that weave together over time this phenomenal living tapestry that we call an ecosystem. Our role is basically a supporting role here. We do some selective plantings, try and provide some key components like the cottonwoods and willows that have been planted out here, the wolfberries that have been planted in the past. We try and create a favorable set of conditions for natural processes to shape the system out here. Things like removing exotic vegetation that we would compete with the native vegetation out here, and also getting water out here, which is an absolutely crucial part of the environment at TornilloBosque. But our role is a supporting role, and the whole project really is a partnership with nature. The organisms out here do a lot of the work for us, and the TornilloBosques that we see today in this area are a good example of that.